Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good week and that the remainder of the week goes well. This week I'm doing a setting up my Hobonichi weeks for 2024. So there's a lot of these videos going around YouTube at this time, so I feel like everyone's on the same boat. But yeah, I'm just setting it up because I'm planning on using it next week when it starts at the end of November, start of December, because that will be that means I've been a full year in my current Hobonichi weeks and I kind of want to just go into the new one now. So what I'm doing first is I'm planning out December, so I'm referring to the December monthly in my current weeks and just writing in all the things that are happening in the month. I think something I'm doing for this one that I haven't done for my current one is I'm actually using the Hobonichi 2024 pen to my advantage. I'm using color coding, so hopefully this means that when I look at the monthly it'll be easier to see what's going on depending on the colors. So anything in blue is gonna be bills, payments, money coming in, money coming out, financial stuff. And then black will be appointments, birthdays. I don't think I'll use red, but for now, blue and black are the ones I'm gonna use for the monthly. And I'm just using this washi sticker from the Amazon Celestial ephemera pack. It's really weird to think that we're almost at December, the last month of the year. This year has simultaneously felt extremely long, yet so quick. I don't know, I feel like I've experienced a whole lifetime within the span of this year alone. I can't say whether I'm looking forward to the new year or not. I kind of don't really do well with the concept of future, but I am looking forward to using this planner. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to paperclip the monthly pages together so that I don't have to flick through a lot, but I do struggle with this paperclip in particular because I don't want it to be too bulky. And I'm using the Calendex page. Yeah, so I'm struggling with my paperclip. But yeah, look, what I'm gonna do next is setting up my Calendex. So I started it in my current one as just writing in people's birthdays, and then I wanted to use that as a health tracker, but it kind of became difficult because I had already written stuff in it. So I'm looking forward to actually using this as a health tracker. This will probably be the only time you see this page, just because it will be very personal, so I'm not gonna show it ever, but you can see me set her up. I'm just using some Megan Rhiannon stickers to make it look a little bit more visually interesting. So a lot of people they use this for different things. Me personally, I want to use it as a health tracker because I have different health conditions and that I'd like to keep track of and just see when I have flare-ups and stuff. So I'm using color coding in this as well, and I'm just writing the key. So red will be menstruation. Black is, I believe, IBS, and then blue will be eczema. And those are the three main health things that I will just monitor throughout the year. And hopefully this means when I go to the doctors, I have more data to take with me. But yeah, after I finish the key, that's it. It's very simple. There's really no I know some people really go out to decorate, but I like simplicity, so I don't have like a lot of I forgot what the word is, like collections. Like, you know how some people have like reading logs or reading trackers, or I don't know, just all these different trackers. I cannot, it's too overwhelming for me. So as you know, like, I like using the notes section, or I did while I had my Hobonichi pages. I liked using the notes section for my daily diary. So what I'm doing this time is I'm decorating. Okay, so it might be a bit hypocritical for me to have just said I don't decorate a lot, and now I'm saying I'm decorating this page, but I thought it'd be nice to just have like what I just wanted to do was cover up the useful abbreviations page, because it's not that nice to look at. So what I'm doing is using the like scrapbook paper from that ephemera pack to cover that side and just make it a little bit more visually interesting. So I'm just like looking at different ones and being like, hey, like, which one do I want to do? So I've found the ones that I want to choose, and I'm just like positioning and finding like which ones, like how I want to position them. As you know, I haven't found it yet. Never mind, I'm still looking. These pieces of scrapbook paper are actually really useful for things like this. It's very like vintagey, very like my dark academia aesthetic that I love. So I'm just figuring out the layout and also wanting like another little third one. Yeah, for like contrast. So yeah, now I'm positioning them, figuring out where I want it, and I was using this glue tape, but it ran out, so that's a shame. I have to use a Pritt stick. I do love glue tape just because it's less messy and more convenient. Also, I think this glue stick is very stiff, so it's like I have to put a lot of force to try and actually put glue on the paper. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm watching YouTube in the background as I'm doing this. Everything is ×2 speed, but it took me about 30 to 45 minutes to set it up because, as you can see, it's very simple. There's not a lot to my setup. I am thinking my next video, I want to do a flip through my system. Okay, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would you like the next video to be a week in my books or my 2024 system and just explaining it? I am planning on doing both those videos. I just don't know what order to do them in. I don't know if I should do the like explaining my system first and then doing a week in my books, or if I should do a week in my books and then explain my system. Just let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, like, I don't know, content has been kind of hard, which is why I've been a bit like inconsistent recently. Also just finding the motivation. Now I'm just using like from Megan Rhiannon's Halloween 2023 release. I'm just putting the candlestick on the other side. I think it just really goes with the vibe. I love her Halloween stickers. I love all her stickers. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, she's one of my favorite shops, which is why I use her stickers so much. Because if I love it, I'm gonna use it. Like, and I'm gonna just put a moon over the notes part, and you can still see where it says notes. and then just to be like, this is my daily diary section. I write daily diaries, and I'm not too like perfectionist with it. Like, as you can see, it's just I'm trying not to be so much of a perfectionist. Kind of like that it's a bit more like scrolly. But yeah, that's the like, I guess, title page done. And what I'm doing is just I'm like going through the pages and just making sure like I flatten it so that the book is easier to sit properly. I also fill out that back section with like important information. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. Sorry. So that's the pencil board I'm using. I can't remember the artist's name. But what I did was I stuck the like cellophane sticky pocket you get with like the week's book on the pencil board, because I wanted to use like Megan Rhiannon's her like affirmation gloomy cards. I wanted to use them, so I thought it'd be really cool to like put them in that pocket on my pencil board, and then it's like a weekly thing, like how I'm like the mood for the week. Also, I just stuck some like post-it notes right at the front in case I need them. But yeah, I think that's like, I'm quite chuffed with myself with that idea. I think putting it on the pencil board means that I can put the pencil board on the weekly page, and it's like the card, because I love her gloomy cards, I just want to use them more. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting out some grid pages from the back of my TN insert, because I want to stick them over the like yearly page, I guess, like where it shows you 2024, 2023, and then also 2025, because I don't use this page. And what I'm using this page for, I've talked about it in another video, it's for my like meals and routine. I really do not like the way I did this page. It's very like, it's the whole imperfect thing, like that washi tape is definitely not on straight. I did try at one point to see if I could peel it off, but it would have peeled off the paper as well, and I didn't want to go through that, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. And I cut the other page too short, which is why you can still see 2023 at the top, so I'm putting this like washi sticker over it too. So it's very like hodgepodge, but we just go with it. It's not a page I use a lot. I just want to have it because it's really useful personally for me to have it on hand. And so like basically I really struggle with food, not necessarily eating it, but the act of thinking about what to eat, like planning what to eat, deciding what to eat, preparing what to eat. I find that so exhausting, to the point where sometimes I don't eat because I just don't like know. I don't know if it's like an executive dysfunction thing, but yeah, like if you were to ask me what do you want to eat, I'm just like, I don't even know what I like. So what I did was I created kind of like my own personal menu with like different things for each of the different like meal times, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, and also a section for snacks, about things that I like to eat, things that I know I can make, but also like what I like to eat. So when it comes to those meal times, if I'm really stuck, I can look back on this page and be like, oh yeah, like I like crumpets, I can eat crumpets. It might sound really stupid or like silly, but it's something I struggle with a lot. And when I mentioned it before, someone did say they also like felt the same. It's just one of those life things. I remember seeing a thread once, someone was like, what's a like maintenance life thing that you hate doing? And I said eating food, but not eating it, but the act. like the preparation and the amount of thinking you have to do before you eat, that is something that stresses me out. So that's the meal side. I feel like I just word vomited all of that. I'm quite energetic today. On the right hand side, I'm picking my routine, which is like, it's not a strict routine by any means. Honestly, like, the meals part was more important to me, but then I was like, I have this right hand side that I don't know what to do with, so I thought I'd make a routine for days when I wake up and I just feel a bit lost and I'm like, I don't know what to do, you know. So this can kind of guide me, and it's by no means a strict routine, but it's something there for when I need it. So I just write like a generic, like, what I do in the morning, what I do in the afternoon, what I do in the evening. And it's not like I have to follow this to a T, like I can miss some steps, but it's like, here's the things you usually do. So if you wake up one day and you're like, I am so lost, like on days when you can barely get out of the bed or like motivate yourself to get out of the bed, this is what that's for. And this is really the only like collection, I'm saying it with air quotes, that I guess you could say I have. Like, after this, there really is nothing else to set up. I'm a very like simplistic person. And then right at the bottom, I like to write a nice little message for myself that I feel like I would like to hear on a day whenever I might need this routine page, which is, this isn't a strict routine you have to follow to a T. This is just to help you feel, let me wait for me to finish this message. This is to help you feel anchored on days you feel lost and untethered. That's the message. Sorry about that. And yeah, like, it's just a little reaffirming note at the bottom. And I think I'm just doing these lines because the thin ones were kind of wonky. And with that, I think I am done setting it up. Oh, I just add some stickers, but like, yeah, that is the last thing. So I set up my health tracker, my December monthly, and I have gone back through and just added in everyone's birthdays in every single month that I need to know, and also like UK bank holidays, which I didn't show in this video. But yeah, so the monthly spreads, just a note page, this like almost dashboard. I also have a Megan Rhiannon, her notebook gloomy right at the front, because I am a gloomy lover. Oh, and I also glued this page together just because I don't really, it's a very awkward page anyway, so I don't need it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna glue it so there's no faff involved. So I have my like dashboard, I guess you could say, with my post-it notes. Then I have the meals routine, health tracker, and then the monthly spreads. And that otter clip was kindly a gift. Well, I have a set of them, and they're a gift from Knock Knock Notes from Instagram. She's really sweet. I would suggest you go follow her. And they're just called flat clips, and I type in otter if you want them. They're really cute, and I like to use them at the top kind of like as page tabs to help me find pages that I commonly want to go to. So I put one for my health tracker, and I will put one on my weekly spread when I start using this. But yeah, here is my 2024 weeks set up. Thank you for watching and listening to me ramble. I hope you guys have a great week and take care of yourself, hydrate. Thank you for all the lovely comments and support. Bye!